Hello, everyone. It's Donna, and today I am on the Janome Skyline S7, and I am actually thinking about getting ready to start sewing some uh, new clothes for spring since it's getting that way. But I just wanted to do a couple of quick videos. It may just end up being one, not sure, on some of the decorative stitches. So, let me get back to the beginning. And right here, I know it's kind of hard to see with the screen and stuff, but if I try to get more light on it, it actually makes it worse to see. I'll try to get at the angle where it'll show good. Anyway, I'm going to go into my decorative stitches and decorative here. And just for right now, let's play with this one, okay? So let's come over here and stitch a few. So I've got some material under here, and let's just kind of go. So when we look at this, we can see how it stitches out this way. Well, what if I really wanted it to stitch in the other direction? Have you played with, let me get my stylus. Have you played with this button here? If I press this, notice it turns it around. So that when I stitch, now you can see that it actually turned that stitch in the opposite direction. So there's another thing you can do with this machine, and it's this button right here. So when you click that, it allows you to program, say, what you want to stitch. So say you want 2 of these, 1 of those, or I should say 3 of those, 1 of those. Now let's go stitch this and see what it looks like. And as you can see, whoops, I didn't have any kind of stabilizer, and this is just a scrap piece of cotton. It did the 3, it did the 1, it did the 3, the 1, it did the 3, and it stopped. Okay, because I kept going, it started another 1. And it would have continued to go on until I stopped it. Let's see if we can get a little extra fabric in here, see if this will look right. So let's try it again. It's on the last 3 right now. And having that second layer on there did help it. It doesn't look quite so puckered, and it did do, all 3 of these the way it should have. So, and as you can see right here, the way I stopped it, or I didn't stop it, it started to do the stitching all over. So with this little button right here, you can actually create your own combination of stitches that you want. Say you want, let's go ahead and just delete the whole thing. So say if you wanted a heart this way, a heart that way. Let's try this and see what it would look like. Well, it's not going there for me right now. Let's see if I can get it going. There it is. It's going now. So it started over, but as you can see, you know, some of these, I don't know, some of the these specialty stitches, the decorative stitches, you know, if you don't do it just right, they don't actually come out the way that you think they will. But this one, I moved it down further and got it away from the edge, and it had enough fabric to pull that around. But you can see where you can use, like, you know, the little flower leaves and hearts and stars and things like that. You can create your own little patterns for, say, like if you're doing your kids' clothing or maybe doll clothes or things like that. And you've got all of these wonderful stitches in here. And if you haven't stitch them out, I would stitch them out at their default length and width so you can see exactly how the stitch is, and then you may want to actually play around with it to determine if you want to elongate it, make it narrow, make it wider, things like that. But with this, you can adjust and like put this flower here. Well, let's get all of these out first. So you can put this little leaf and a flower and a leaf and a flower and then a little tulip or whatever that looks maybe like a bleeding heart or something, and more. You can just create your own little stitches that can make a little garment, you know, different. And if you want to, like, you decide that you don't like this, you can go through and say, oh, well, I wanted 2 of those here. Now let me put this flower in and 2 more of these. You know, you can create your own combinations of designs and, you know, experiment, have fun. I mean, I could see where this might be useful in doing some crazy quilting or something. Anyway, that's it for today, and we will talk to you later. Bye.